Good morning, my name's Jack and welcome back to another Rush Gang fishing episode. As you can see, I'm out on the Seadoo Fishpro again this morning. I punched out just as the sun was coming up and I've sort of got into the area I want to fish now. So I'm just finishing up my coffee. The sound is showing a few good fish. So things are looking pretty good. Plus I got some fresh bait. So I caught that fresh whiting in last week's episode. Oh, doubles. And then the other day I took the kids down the beach and I ended up scoring myself a mullet. So yeah, I got fresh whiting, fresh mullet, good conditions. Let's get a fish on. Let's get rigged up. Pretty well done with my coffee now. And yeah, as I said, I've just had a drift over my mark. I didn't fish, but the sounder lit up. So here's hoping. We'll give the whiting to go first and then I'll try the mullet. So I'm just gonna go a whole whiting. Big jewfish or baldy or snapper will slap that any day of the week. Clearly someone else knows about my mark too because there's a cray pot right on it. So it's no secret. It is no secret. So I'm in sort of 29-30 meters. That's a vexed 110 gram jig, whole whiting. All right, let's see if we can pull a first drift special. Coming up to the mark now. This is what we're coming into right now. This Garmin's actually wicked. I'm sort of starting to learn how to use it now. Let's get it down there. Oh, this is such an exciting time of the day. How good to score some beautiful weather, and I got a couple of hours up my sleeve today. I'll do a couple drifts with the whiting and then I'll switch over to the mullet. I've sort of done the prep work. I've got two fresh baits there. Scored the weather. Scored the jet ski. Let's go. Let's see what all these dots on the sounder are. Crayfish pot there. Almost directly on the mark he is. But I can sort of get away with a long drift here because just over here a little bit there's another spot that flared up with fish. I'm gonna have a sip of coffee to make the fish hit. That wasn't ideal. First drift, no fish, and I lost one of my bottom meat rigs there. So I'll go to this rod. I'll chuck a mallet fillet on. This one here I've sort of rigged with a more traditional sort of snelled hook and a sinker. I'll have a drift with this one, and then I'll sort out that other rod again. But yeah, this one here's just got two 7.0 Sea Point Black Magic hooks. I've put a little Oki skirt above it there. And yeah, being on the jet ski, you sort of want to be super prepared. So I've already chopped all the bait, the whiting's there. Get rid of that scale off the point of the hook because you don't want that. Yeah, let's go a little bit of fresh mullet. Caught off the beach yesterday. This rod is a little bit light for out here. I'd rather be using the other rod, but I'll re-rig that shortly. Definitely some super hard ground through here. That's right. It'll be all worth it when I pull a fish off here. If I hook a really big one on this rod, it's going to be hard work. It's only a little 4000 Stratic PE3 rod. Alright, let's go back up. We'll do one more drift here. I'm actually surprised how quiet it is. It was showing a lot on the sounder and I almost thought it was going to be easy, but I've done sort of 3-4 drifts through here now and I don't know, not much of a touch, but we'll go do one more drift and then I'm going to move spots. There's the cray floats that are right on the mark. So I sort of just go up just past that and drift through there. Alright, let's try the mullet fillet again. Pretty keen to hook a good fish on this combo, eh? Down she goes. Hopefully the fish don't play too hard to get this morning. The whole idea of the video is catching the fresh bait and then coming out and catching a good fish, so let's hope they don't make me work too hard today. Definitely seeing the right things on the sounder. It's just sort of like they're not really feeding. I got a few bites on the whiting, but that's like 2 drifts now with the mullet, completely untouched. Just a baldy or a jewfish or something like that would be absolutely perfect. Here we go. We are fish on, guys. Wicked. It feels like the right sort of species too. Slab of fresh mullet on the 7.0 Black Magic hook there. Let's see what we got on the light tackle, of course. Always on the light tackle. What do we got? See a bit of colour. Oh, might be a baldy. Is it? Oh, it's a jewie. Brilliant. I will take him. He's no monster. I would have much rather caught a bigger one, but that's a jewfish. He'll be a good table fish. He is on the smaller side, but half of his guts has come up, so he's going to go in the JetSki. Nah, I'm happy with that. That's a feed for the family. And that's on that 7.0 Black Magic Sea Point hook there. I'm not super proud of that jewfish, but it's good to get one in the JetSki. It's actually been a bit of a slow bite this morning, and there's no way that fish was going to go back alive. Half of his stomach was up and whatnot. Yeah, he went 47 centimetres, which, yeah, as I say, is no monster. Good feed for me and my wife, so I'll do the right thing. He's going to go in the JetSki on ice. Let's try get one more fish, hopefully a little bit bigger. It's kind of hard because I hate killing a fish that size, but I know he was dead regardless. I'm in 30 metres, he's half stuffed. I pulled him up really quickly. Yeah, he won't go to waste anyway. Certainly won't go to waste. So yeah, in the JetSki for him. Let's go set up for another drift. I've just put a bottom meat back on with a whiting, so I'll try fish a bigger bait, hopefully get a bigger fish. I'm gonna move to the original spot where I was gonna go. This spot looked amazing on the sounder, but completely shut down, and then yeah, I got that 47 centimetre jewfish. So I'm gonna move on from here, fish bigger baits, and Try get one more fish, and fingers crossed it's a little bit bigger than that. All right, next spot, let's go. That's way too much fun, eh? And just like that, we're on the next mark. Yeah, I was sort of flying at 60, 70 k's an hour. Straight air, took a couple of minutes. Let's drop this whiting down. Good signs on the sounder here too. All right, full whiting, vexed bottom meat, 110 gram. Let's see if this spot's got some hungrier fish on it. I'm just using the ski to hold myself on the spot. And yeah, fish on. I just moved marks to a spot I've pulled a baldy off before, and that was first drop. Straight on the mark, which couldn't have come at a better time because it's just gone 9 AM and I planned on being back in by 9:30, so fingers crossed we can get this one up. It's got more weight than that last fish. Hoping it's a baldy. Come on, where are you? It's trying to run. Oh, it is a baldy. It's a beauty as well. Far out. Look at that. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Jesus, he's full of life. Job done. Far out. Yeah, I haven't fished that spot, I don't know, a year or so. And I was struggling on the mark that I was on. And then I just headed out a little bit further, and literally very first drop I was sort of hovering over the mark. The jewfish on the mullet that I caught, the baldy on the whiting that I caught. Couldn't have really gone much better. And it's, yeah, as I say, it's just gone, well, it's 9:10 now, and I told my wife I'd be back home by 10, so that's going to work out really well. All right, well, let's hold this baldy up. There he is. Absolutely perfect fish. So that was on the whole whiting, 110 gram vex bottom meat, out on the jet ski. I do have to give a massive shout out to the boys over at Seadoo Sport and Leisure in Bayswater there. If you've seen a couple of my previous videos, you'll see they've sort of let me have a bit of a play around on one of their skis for a little while. And I'm absolutely loving this Fishpro trophy. She hasn't missed a beat yet. And that there is as good as it gets. Perth's 2 best eating fish out on the jet ski. Absolutely can't go wrong. I'm actually really stoked that happened. They're not the world's biggest fish, but they're 2 beautiful, beautiful fish. So I turned that one mullet I caught, turned him into a feed of jewfish for my family. And yeah, took a few of the whiting, but we got the baldy. So 2 of Perth's best fish on some bait I caught myself, which is pretty cool, out on a jet ski. So that's absolutely brilliant. I'm going to wrap up this episode here. As I said, I've got to get in, so that sort of all worked out in the dying minutes of the episode, so that's all cool. If you like this one, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.